Silent Night, Deadly Night 3, Better Watch Out, continues the story of Ricky Caldwell, who is no longer Ricky Chapman because for some reason they changed his name. And this takes the franchise in a new direction. Instead of just being, your typical slocky slasher movie, is now a psychic horror movie. Yes. It's very boring. Unlike its predecessors, this one is so freaking slow that it's painful to watch. All the kills are off screen and there's nothing really fun about it, so I'm going to sound depressed for this entire video because I had to watch this the other night and I genuinely couldn't. I had to pause it and just continue the next night and do it again. Continue the next night. I'm scared for watching 4 tonight because if this is 3, what the hell is 4? At least it has the ice cream man in it, though. But yeah, so the film begins with Ricky Caldwell, who is, he's supposed to be dead at the end of the last movie, but his eyes opened, so he's now comatose in a hospital. Where a scientist has, been studying him, and his brain is now encased in a transparent dome, which makes his brain visible the whole movie. And he's now played by Bill Moseley instead of Eric Freeman because he didn't return, which honestly, that's fair enough. I would not want to, return for this movie if I was in the last one. Unless they paid me good money, but, I mean, they got Bill Moseley, though. This was after, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, wasn't it? They must have got a fair amount of money. But yeah, so here we meet our new protagonist, Laura, and she is a blind psychic who is pretty much been used in these experiments to try and tap into Ricky's subconscious mind and get him out of the coma because the doctor believes that he can stop people from killing, even though that doesn't make any sense because he himself is a killer. But then the doctor later in the movie said he isn't a killer, but I mean, this footage which I have says otherwise, so I know where you're going there, bud. But yeah, so Laura is traumatized by the vision, so she tells him, I'm out, bro. I'm leaving. So she goes for a trip to California, spend some time with her grandmother. And her brother Chris, along with Chris's girlfriend, who, I've got to say, all the characters in these movies, they dress painfully like the 80s. I wear leather. Alright, I wear a leather jacket when I go out and stuff. But, Jesus Christ, every single character in this movie, except for, the Doctor, just looks like they just been ripped out of the 80s. And it's very outdated. Down to the haircuts, bro looks like he's in Metallica. Alright, but that's besides the point. But yeah, unbeknownst to them, Ricky awakens from his coma and he kills a Santa Claus who's there because, like every Santa Claus in horror movies, this guy's a massive perv, and he's like, yeah, you can look at my candy cane to someone. That's not even a joke, he says that in the movie. And yeah, after insulting Ricky, he wakes up and he murders him off screen, like every kill in this movie. I really can't, oh wait, no, I can think of one kill that's not off screen in the whole movie, but, Jesus Christ. Every kill is just, camera pans out. You don't even see them anymore, and then they just scream, and it's like, did you guys just not care? But yeah, so Ricky's killing spree begins as he travels towards the grandmother's house, and along the way he encounters a few more people who he murders at a gas station, all of whom are killed off camera and get no cool kills. We barely even see any blood in the whole damn movie. I think the most that we see is in Ricky's little brain thing. But yeah, so Ricky doesn't even speak in this movie too. I forgot to mention that. It's really boring. Along with that, there's so many scenes where it just drags on. There's a 30-second shot where she's just drinking some water. 3 minutes where she's just sat looking at the screen of a TV. What would you guys do if, I posted a video and I was just sat here You wouldn't watch it, would you? But yeah, so Laura continues to have her little flashes of Ricky throughout her little trip. And somehow Ricky gets there first, so he kills the grandmother. Even though he left after them, but I don't know. But yeah, so he then grabs Chris's girlfriend and tries to kill her, but Chris stabs him in the arm and then, blam, he disappears for a while. And yeah, the final battle happens outside the house where Laura grabs this little thing and Ricky literally just falls on top of her. He literally wasn't hurt at all, besides from his arm. I don't know if he was bleeding out or something, but he just falls on top and he bleeds to death. Yeah, this movie is so painful to watch. It's really slow. The direction is fun, I guess, but like, if you're gonna take the franchise in a new direction, try and do something where it isn't just let's add superpowers or let's add superpowers. That's literally all franchises do when they've run out of ideas. They'll add some superpowers. Telekinetics or psychic abilities is really the popular ones in the horror franchises for some reason. Why can't they have, like, fire powers or something like that? That would be cool. Imagine someone, like, chucking fireballs at Jason Voorhees. I don't know, the next Evil Dead movie is called Evil Dead Burn. That could happen. But yeah, so the film literally ends with, like, Ricky or some guy's body being carted away into an ambulance. It really doesn't say whether he lives or not. But, like, I'm unsure if he's even in the fourth one, because I haven't watched it yet, but, like, it just looks terrible, and I really don't want to watch it. Like, I didn't expect any of these movies to be this bad. Well, I did, but, like, I didn't expect them to be as bad as they are. I expected them to be bad. Like, don't get me wrong. You know, I wasn't expecting a, like, masterpiece here, but it's weird when, like, the last movie was fairly decent for about 50 minutes, and then, of course, you had the 40 minutes of flashbacks, but, like, this movie just is really boring. There's no other way to describe it. It's a boring movie where all the kills are off screen. There's nothing fun happening, and it's just trash. But yeah, ultimately, I give this movie like a 3 out of 10. It's not good. It's very boring. The actors tried their best, and the only reason that I gave it that high of a score is because it's got Bill Moseley in it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. What do you guys think about Silent Night, Deadly Night 3? Better watch out. You better watch out with this movie. Don't watch it. It sucks. But yeah, I'll see you all next time. Until next time, bye-bye.